Welcome back to the GreenMech TV channel. Each rainy season, cities face the destructive force of floods, streets submerged, neighborhoods isolated, and waste carried through every corner. Floating debris clogs drainage systems, worsening the flooding and threatening public health. Beyond the visible damage, the lingering effects can disrupt transport, businesses, and daily life for weeks. This storm season, discover the machines that help prevent flooding and keep our cities safe. As stormwater surged toward Myrtle Beach, the Geodesign flood barrier deployed in minutes, its modular sections locking into a watertight wall that shielded streets and buildings from rising tides. Reinforced frames and heavy-duty membranes used the water's own pressure for stability, turning a potential disaster into a controlled situation. This reusable, rapid deployment system proved its strength against severe storm surges, protecting homes and critical infrastructure whenever floods threaten. When rising waters threaten sidewalks and driveways, a quick dam springs into action, literally. This self-rising flood barrier material expands on contact with water, instantly forming a reliable dam without pumps or manual buildup. Lightweight and portable, it's positioned in minutes to block flow and protect entry points. Once waters recede, the barrier is simply removed, compressed, and stored away, ready for the next storm. QuickDam offers fast, effective, and reusable flood protection, perfect for rapid response to seasonal threats. When ocean surges threaten coastal streets, the Watergate barrier offers swift, effective protection, no excavation or sandbags required. Made from high-strength PVC fabric, this self-inflating barrier rises with water as it enters its internal cells, instantly forming a watertight wall. Lightweight and modular, each segment can be transported by vehicle or carried by one person, then linked together to create longer sections in minutes. Its anchor-free design uses water pressure for stability, making it easy to deploy on asphalt, gravel, or grass, even in freezing temperatures. From flood control to water diversion and containment, the versatile Watergate barrier is a reliable shield against surging water, offering peace of mind when floods strike. In sudden flood emergencies, the Watergate barrier steps in as a rapid, self-deploying shield. No pumps, sandbags, or heavy labor required. Just unroll and position the lightweight sections, and let the incoming water activate the system. As the flow fills internal cells, water pressure locks the barrier firmly to the ground, creating a secure, watertight seal. Modular in design, each unit is light enough for one person to handle and quick to connect, forming a continuous wall in minutes. Its triangular profile resists tipping, even against fast-moving currents, while its reinforced PVC fabric endures mud, debris, and harsh weather. After the danger passes, the barrier drains and collapses for easy drying, rolling, and storage, ready for the next use. Whether safeguarding homes, storefronts, or key roads, the Watergate delivers speed, reusability, and dependable protection when floodwaters threaten. Demonstrated on this riverbank, the Watergate barrier offers a rapid, effective flood defense, ideal for both emergency response and planned protection. Start by unrolling the lightweight barrier along the ground. As river water rises, it fills internal cells, naturally anchoring the barrier through its own pressure. This creates a tight, stable seal using only the water's force. No pumps or heavy construction tools needed. The barrier's flexible, PVC-coated fabric molds to ground contours, allowing it to fit across curved embankments, steps, or uneven surfaces. Thanks to its modular design, Sections can connect seamlessly, adapting to different lengths as needed. Tested and approved by industry standards, WaterGate delivers durability, reliability, and convenience, a powerful ally in protecting infrastructure, controlling water flow, or safeguarding communities amid rising rivers. After floodwaters recede, the barrier drains automatically, collapses flat, and is easily rolled up for transport or storage, always ready for the next deployment.
Straightforward, it seemed very quick and easy.
Rising floodwaters meet an inflatable line of defense. The inflatable flood barrier, now in action. Lightweight and expandable, this barrier is quickly deployed by injecting air or water, then rises effortlessly to form a flexible yet sturdy protective wall. In critical moments, it uses the water's own force to anchor itself, eliminating the need for heavy tools or complex setup. Compared to traditional sandbags, this system installs faster, takes up minimal storage space, and adapts to uneven terrain with ease. For fast, reliable flood protection, inflatable barriers deliver peace of mind, smart, efficient, and ready when flooding begins. Heavy rain can turn a calm stream into a fast-rising threat, so a clear, repeatable deployment plan matters. This inflatable flood dam is engineered for rapid setup and reliable protection, and here's how the operation comes together from start to finish. It begins with a quick site assessment. Crews walk the alignment, mark high points and low spots, and remove sharp debris that could damage the liner. A protective underlayment is rolled out along the path, giving the barrier a smooth base over gravel, asphalt, or uneven ground. Next comes layout. Sections are unrolled in sequence, edges aligned, and connection flaps positioned so the joints face downstream. Technicians link the sections with integrated straps and seals, building a continuous, watertight sleeve that matches the planned footprint. Fill hardware is attached before charging the system. Hoses connect to the inlet ports. Vent caps are checked. Pressure gauges and flow valves are set so the dam can take shape in a controlled way. As water begins to flow into the chamber, the liner settles and expands, its weight and hydrostatic pressure forming a stable wall. Any wrinkles are smoothed out and corners are dressed so loads transfer evenly across the structure. As the dam rises, crews verify contact along the entire tow line. Where the ground dips, they add shins or sand tubes to ensure a consistent seal. At transitions, driveways, culverts, or steps, pre-cut corner pieces and sleeves are fitted so the barrier stays continuous without kinks. The profile, once flat, becomes a broad, low center of gravity shape that resists rolling and underflow. Performance checks happen in parallel. Team members watch for seepage at seams, confirm target height against forecast water levels, and fine-tune fill volume to balance stability with material limits. If conditions call for it, small anchor points or external weights are added on the dry side, though the dam's mass typically provides all the anchoring needed. With the chamber at spec and the line closed, the protection is live. Rising water now encounters a smooth face, is redirected along the planned path, and stays out of critical zones, doorways, equipment yards, road approaches, and utility rooms. The system can be extended in minutes by adding more sections, or stepped around obstacles without heavy construction. Demobilization is just as methodical. Once levels drop, valves are opened and the chamber drains. Sections are rinsed, inspected, dried, and rolled for compact storage, ready to deploy again on the next storm cycle. Step by step, this process turns urgency into order, a fast, reusable defense that buys time, protects assets, and keeps communities moving even when the water rises. Ready in minutes, the FloodStop system redefines portable flood protection. Simply link sturdy modular units side by side, no tools or bolting required, and let the rising water fill designated self-fill pods, while pre-filled units add ballast for stability. These interlocking barriers create a seamless, water-resistant wall adaptable to any layout, including doorways, driveways, or road crossings. Its clever design resists shifting under pressure, and after the flood, each section drains and rolls flat for easy storage. Trusted by communities and businesses, FloodStop offers fast, reusable, and effective flood defense, bringing security precisely when and where it's needed. Lightweight yet robust, FloodFence offers rapid flood defense exactly when it's needed. Each modular unit, made from durable ABS plastic, weighs just 4 kilograms and can be placed by a single person, no tools or ballast required. They interlock seamlessly to form a continuous, watertight barrier. Designed for flash floods, the system stays anchored by the water's own pressure, making it both efficient and self-stabilizing. Its compact size allows neat storage, over 30 units palletized for minimal space. Yet once assembled, they withstand powerful surges and fast-moving flow. From diverting water away from driveways and entrances to protecting infrastructure and construction zones, FloodFence adapts to any layout. Corner pieces and wall connectors let you configure complex perimeters easily. In emergencies, FloodFence delivers fast, effective, and reusable protection for homeowners, engineers, and communities facing sudden flood threats. Designed for flash flood scenarios, the Boxwall system delivers fast, modular protection when waters rise unexpectedly. Lightweight boxes, each weighing only about 6 kilograms, snap firmly together, enabling 2 people to build over 60 meters of barrier per minute. As water pushes against the wall, its own pressure anchors the structure securely, without needing bolts or external ballast. In this test, high-velocity water flows toward the wall, but the Boxwall remains unchanged. Modular components interlock precisely, forming a cohesive, watertight barrier that flexes under pressure, yet stays solid on impact. Because each unit stacks efficiently, storage and transport require minimal space. Plus, the barrier adapts to corners and curves using specialized pieces, making it versatile for urban environments or complex sites. Whether it's holding back shallow floods or diverting flash flow away from vulnerable areas, Boxwall proves that rapid deployment, durability, and reusability can coexist. Robust, scalable, and ready for action, this barrier demonstrates how preparedness meets engineering in real time. Lightweight and modular, Floody is a portable flood barrier that deploys in seconds. Link the segments, position it at the vulnerable edge, and let rising water fill the foam reply. The barrier seals itself, held firmly by water weight. No tools, no sandbags, no fuss. When the storm passes, collapse and store the system. Fast protection meets smart design. Here's a mobile flood barrier engineered for speed, strength, and ease of use. Meet the Inero system in action. Packed compactly into a single container, 700 meters of barrier components can be transported virtually anywhere and assembled in a flash. Deployment starts with setting up support tracks and aligning barrier panels. Each lightweight module clicks securely into its neighbor, forming a continuous watertight wall across varied terrain, from asphalt to grass or coarse gravel. In calmer conditions, water pressure alone provides a firm seal. On smoother surfaces like concrete, optional straps or earth screws reinforce stability. Designed with resilience in mind, the system withstands impact in harsh environments. Hydraulic-grade metal construction ensures decades of reliable performance, all while delivering fast flood protection. No digging, no mess. In testing, teams installed 100 meters of barrier in under an hour, a clear advantage when every second counts. The RS Inero system brings real-world readiness, rapid deployment, modular adaptability, and durable performance to shield communities from flash floods and rising waters. An efficient flood barrier system begins with reliability and ease of deployment. The FPS metal flood barrier is engineered with interlocking aluminum panels and weather-resistant seals, defining a dry barrier that installs quickly wherever protection is needed. Installation starts with aligning support posts on both sides of the opening doors, garages, or low-lying entrances. Into these channels, the panels slide smoothly, creating a tight, water-resistant wall. Rubber seals prevent seepage, and top clamps secure everything firmly. This modular design means panels adapt to various openings. Custom lengths and heights ensure flexibility while delivering structural strength. Posts need minimal preparation and can remain in place year-round, making deployment fast in an emergency. Given growing flood threats, this solution adds resilience to homes and businesses. With just a few hands, panels go up, walls form, and water stands back. It's a smart, scalable system, bridging practicality and peace of mind when every second counts. In an era where climate change is driving more frequent and severe flooding, effective barriers are no longer a luxury. They are a necessity. Today, we're following the installation of the Nautilus aluminium flood barrier, a system designed to protect properties from the destructive power of rising waters. The process begins with a clean and accessible mounting area. Technicians inspect the ground surface and fix the base channels, ensuring a perfect alignment. These channels are the foundation of the barrier, guiding each aluminium panel into place with precision. Even at this early stage, accuracy matters. A tight seal starts with a flawless setup. Once the base channels are ready, the first panels are slid into position. Each lightweight, yet durable aluminium section locks securely into the groove, forming the first layer of defense. This modular approach allows the barrier to adapt to various widths and heights, making it suitable for everything from residential doorways to large industrial entrances. Next, the installers continue stacking panels, checking alignment and tightness at every level. Between each panel, compression gaskets ensure a watertight seal, preventing even small leaks under high water pressure. The careful stacking is not just for strength, it's about maintaining uniform pressure along the entire structure, ensuring the barrier performs as one solid wall. Corner sections and side posts are then fitted, creating a continuous frame that channels the force of water away from vulnerable entry points. Each joint is reinforced, and all components are designed for rapid assembly without heavy machinery, a critical advantage when time is short and flooding is imminent. With the wall structure complete, the team installs locking clamps along the sides and top. These clamps press the panels firmly together, activating the gaskets and sealing the barrier against the mounting frame. The result is a continuous, rigid wall of aluminium ready to stand against floodwaters. Testing is an essential part of the installation. Once assembled, the barrier is examined for any gaps, misalignments, or potential weak points. Adjustments are made immediately, because in a real flood, every drop of water that seeps through could cause damage. This proactive inspection ensures that when the barrier is called into action, it delivers full protection. One of the key advantages of the Nautilus aluminium flood barrier is its reusability. After a flood threat passes, the panels can be quickly dismantled, cleaned, and stored for the next deployment. This makes it not only an effective solution, but also an economical one over the long term. Beyond its engineering, the barrier represents a mindset shift, from reacting to floods to preparing for them. By installing such systems ahead of time, communities and property owners can minimize damage, reduce recovery costs, and keep people safe. When the rains come and rivers rise, having a tested, ready-to-deploy defense can be the difference between a quick cleanup and a devastating loss. The Nautilus aluminium flood barrier stands as a reminder that with the right technology, foresight, and community effort, we can face the challenges of flooding with confidence. Rivers swell and roads vanish overnight, but here's a flood barrier that responds just as quickly. Watergate unfolds from a compact roll into a resilient, self-sealing wall. No tools, no pumps. It deploys in mere moments. The fabric lays flat, waiting. As water rises and fills its triangular core, it lifts and anchors firmly to the ground. Water itself becomes the force that holds it in place. Notice how the barrier follows contours, curves, asphalt, steps. It conforms by design. Shoreline flow is held at bay, cordoned off rapidly, while precious land behind remains dry and protected. Once the threat subsides, Watergate collapses back down, dry, compact, and ready for storage or rapid reuse. This isn't static infrastructure. It's responsive, adaptable, and efficient. In real emergencies, it offers flood defense that matches the speed of nature.